Welcome back. Today we're on the putting green and we have said you have 15 minutes before you are playing golf in a charity tournament. In a scramble, you're taking a client out and you're like, I just need to get it all in 15 minutes because I'm running late, which you shouldn't be, but you are. So you've done maybe 10, max 15 on the driving range, which we've just done. And I told you I only had 5 minutes on the putting green. What do I do? Where does one start? So if that interests you, stay tuned. It's gonna be fun for you to know. We're gonna put a timer on how to putt really fast in 5 minutes before you head out towards the first hole. So let's get started. All right, we have 5 minutes. You wanna be 12 feet from the hole. So essentially you told me it was 3 putter lengths. So here's 1, 2, 3. We grab a tee. I'm just gonna throw it down there. And I have 2 golf balls. You have told me to grab 2 golf balls. So I have my putter, 1 tee, 2 golf balls. How do I pick the hole? How did you know to pick this hole? Can I go to any hole? How does that work?
It doesn't matter. We really want to try to find a flat area on the green. If there's not one, some courses just don't have it. Just pick one. So we want to be about 12 feet away.
Great, we've picked this hole.
All right.
You have taken the flag out. Any particular reason, or is it just for the video, or should I be taking my flag out?
That doesn't matter either.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just personal preference. I like it out, so.
Great, he likes it out, personal preference. Right, so now I am 12 feet. I have 5 minutes, and we're actually gonna be on timer.
The clock,
Hey Siri, turn timer on for 5 minutes. It's all yours.
All right, so we have 5 minutes here. First thing we want to do is check our technique. All right, so when we throw the ball on the ground, so go ahead and step into your putt. A couple non-negotiables here. We need to have our eyes over the ball, and we need to have our putter flat on the ground. All right, so notice what that does with her hands. She was here, we got it flat on the ground, then move the hands forward. All right, so go ahead and take your setup position.
I'll do it this way for them.
Good. So now that our hands are in position, all that she's going to do is try to maintain that path by rocking her shoulders back and forth. Okay, try to get the distance right. It doesn't matter so much that you make the putt. We got to get the distance right. Oh,
that was not bad.
Or you can just knock it down one take. All right, so let's do that again. Putter flat on the ground.
You said eyes over top of the ball, putter flat. I've opened my feet where I feel comfortable. I've just put the ball in the middle. Is that good? Okay, so left hand, right hand, thumbs down the middle. I'm gonna breathe, maybe take a look at the hole.
Rock the shoulders. 2? Oh, wow, that's pretty good. All right.
That's not always the case.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so let's try a few where maybe I'm getting really excited. So this happens to me often where I'm nervous and I've just come up and I'm just...
And you just smack it? Overhit it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that happens usually when our hands get overactive and we have nervous twitch energy.
I'm anxious because everyone's staring at me. Are they not staring at me?
Yeah, we'll smack the ball.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is I want you to really zero in on your big muscle movements. That's shoulders, that's abs. We're going to keep those abs tight. We're going to get the shoulders nice and relaxed, and then we're going to rock the shoulders back and forth, because when we get the hands going, that's when we start smacking the ball too far. Bad
news bears, no hands, rock shoulders, suck stomach in, left hand, right hand, eyes over top, shoulders.
Good, that was a good roll. So one thing that a lot of people miss is aligning their putt. You've already made this putt twice. You want to get into the habit of always lining the ball up with whatever line you're trying to hit. So let's line one up here.
Okay, so I have my ball. So am I bending down and doing it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's and also make sure that when you bend.
Am I bending like this?
No. Make sure that you're bending with the ball between you and the hole, because it's very hard to find your alignment from the side. So what she needs to do is go around this way.
So I'm going to use the line on the ball that you had told me about in the driving range. They had 3 lines. Your ball here has 1 line. So I guess I'm going to use that 1 line and make it go towards the hole.
We're just
gonna come back.
Yep,
And you told me eyes over top of the ball. Putter is flat. And then I'm gonna come. You said I'm gonna breathe because I'm nervous, I'm stressed, everyone's staring. But I'm just gonna relax, I think.
Yep.
Okay, you said shoulders suck in abs.
Yep. It's a very good roll. Just ran out of pace there. So when you're practicing your pace, you really want to feel like you're going to get about 12 to 18 inches past the hole. Not 12 to 18 feet, right? 12 to 18 inches. That's about right here. And if she would have hit that with the right pace, I would have went right in the hole. So let's try that again. Okay, she pulled that one. Did it a little hard.
Crushed it.
Yeah, you crushed it.
Okay.
But it happens. So no problems there. Once we've hit about 4 or 5 putts from 12 feet, we're actually going to bring that in about half the distance. So here we are at 6 feet.
So maybe 1.5 putters. Yeah, great. Great eyeball.
Yeah, 6 feet. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing again.
So how many putts from here should I do?
Until your time is up.
Until my 5 minutes. I'm stressing, right? I was looking at my phone twice. So, okay, eyes over top, putter flat, left hand, right hand. That's heel. Sorry.
Yep.
But you said...
Little pushy there.
Yeah, a few feet past.
So that was good pace.
Pace was
very good pace. So when we say that was a little pushy, we're taking that right hand and we're pushing the putter this way. Okay, again, when our hands get over active, that starts affecting the club face angle. So we're gonna rock the shoulders, use our big muscles here. There you go, that's way better.
Rock the shoulders. After I do a few of these, let's say I have like 7 minutes, right?
Yeah.
A few more minutes. Am I getting a little bit closer or am I stopping at 6 feet?
Yeah, why not? You can hit some 3-foot putts.
Like 1 putter length maybe? Or no? Or inside the grip?
Yeah, right at the edge of the grip. That's going to be where you're going to, pretty much every hole you're going to putt from this distance. So,
should I be lining this or is this pretty eyeball-y?
I mean,
potentially
you could, as long as you're just not taking too much time doing it. You see a lot of people missing these putts because they're overthinking it. Okay, so don't overthink it.
Putter, eyeballs, flat, open, breathe, and slow.
That's perfect. Just the big thing is on the short putts, we're not overthinking it. All right, we want to try to make sure that we're putting confidently, and it's really hard to do that when our brain is thinking so much. So take all the variables out, line that ball right up in the middle of the hole, and just stroke it right in there. Okay,
this is great. I am a big numbers person and I'm a time cruncher and I like all of that type of stuff. So if I'm that person, I'm 12 feet away, am I saying okay, 6 putts, then come to 6 feet, 6 putts? And am I doing something like that, or am I doing it based off of how many are going in? What am I supposed to do?
That's a good question. I would take, I'm saying, 3 to 6 putts from 12 feet, then go half of that. So that'll put you at 6, 3 to 6 putts, go half of that, 3 to 6 putts from 3 feet.
Okay, and then if I'm done all that, great, I'm feeling okay. Am I then, I have time. So they said, 10-minute warning or whatever, a 20-minute warning. You're like, oh, I have 20 minutes or another couple minutes. Do I repeat that? Do I go to a different hole? Do I go from a different side? What do I do next?
If you're nervous, I would take some time and relax.
Okay. What does that mean? Go back to my golf cart or?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Try to calm your mind. When the mind is active and it's active in the wrong way, it affects the golf swing, it affects your motor skills, it affects everything. So we have to try to clear out the mind space, get rid of the nervous energy. You can turn that nervous energy into excitement as long as it's contained. But yeah, we want to try to get rid of that nervous energy some kind of way. If that's go to the snack bar and get a candy bar or whatever it might be, just remove the nervous energy.
Okay. So do this. Breathe, go to the card, get yourself sorted, situated, you're feeling great. Why is putting so important to do at the very end? Why am I not ending with my drive that I've just crushed? Because I've learned the bunt and I'm loving and I'm feeling great, why am I coming and destroying my soul on the putting green, which I'm not confident in?
Because that's the most important part of this game, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people can argue between the driver and the putter, and both of those are valid arguments. But just for me, I really emphasize the putter because these are the shots that are going to save the bad ones. You can hit a poor drive, you can recover from that, but for putting, there's no recovery from. These
Destroying the soul.
Yeah, these are unnecessary or unforced errors, right? You don't have to take 4 putts, but a lot of people do.
Okay.
Right? So if you know, turn that into a 2-putt, you automatically got better and you didn't even hit a tee shot. So, you know, get the lowest hanging fruit, get better at that stuff, and then the driver will come around.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you with the last one. I have now played 5 holes, doing great. I'm bunting, my driver's looking stunning. I'm playing with my team. I really want to save them. I really want to impress people because I'm new to the game. And maybe my drives aren't as long as yours. You know, you're athletic, you're strong, you've played this game. I just can't outdrive you, so you never use my shot. I want you to use my putts because it's even playing field, if we were to say that. The issue currently is that all my putts are either going to the right or either going to the left. So let's say the first 4 holes, all of them right. Is there something that I can keep in mind on like hole, you know, 5 that maybe I'm paying more attention to it not going right? Because what if I overcompensate and now it's going left? And I can't kind of figure it out. Any like small tip you can just drop some boom.
Check your club face angle. It's the most overlooked thing in putting outside of so when we're putting, one of the most overlooked things is ball alignment with the putter. Okay, so when we get on the putting green with a lot of players, these people have lined up the putts, they look good, but that line on the putter does not match the line on the ball in some sort of way, right? So that putter alignment is going to dictate exactly where that ball goes. And I forget what the exact ratio is, but you know, if it's 12 feet, if you're like 1 degree open or some few degrees open, you have a 0% chance of making that putt.
So is open facing to my putter face facing to the right?
Right, to the right. Okay. It could be to the left, which is closed.
Okay.
Right.
So if I'm 12 feet, like let's just say back here, and if I have my putter facing to the right, open a little bit, that can essentially put the ball like down there.
Exactly. It'll have 0% chance of making the putt.
Okay, so this part of my eyes over top, closing my feet, my putter line with the ball line is something that I can pay more attention to on hole 5, and then breathe, rock the baby or rock the shoulders, suck it in, and let it go towards the hole.
We want to use our core stabilizers without fail, because if that core starts, you know, falling apart, we're going to start changing our spine angle. And we're going to get into a bad situation when we're trying to keep the putter online.
Great. So. This has been so helpful. Okay, so you're brand new. Quick recap. Pick a hole, any hole, doesn't matter. You're maybe sharing a hole with somebody. If they're already at the hole first, don't go ahead and just take the flag out. Maybe talk to the person to understand. Leave the flag in, completely okay. With new rules, you're allowed to leave the pin in and putt so that we're good there. And then you're just literally, do not be embarrassed. Grab a tee, grab 2 balls, and you're going to do this. And you're just going to stick a tee in the ground. And then I'm going to do between, you said 3 to 6 shots from here. Putt, putt. If I leave it short a few times, you're saying try and get it a little bit past the hole to get that feeling.
And if you want to throw a tee down,
on the other side.
You can totally do that.
Great. And then I'm having eyeballs over top. My putter is not hanging down here. It's flat. And I'm not being lazy. I am sitting, squatting behind, lining it up, because that's what we're doing on every hole. Being lazy is this way, or just dropping ball after ball after ball and wishing for the best.
Exactly.
Right? Great. That's incredible. If you guys have any questions about putting, what kind of putter to buy, what you're supposed to do, leave them in the comments below. If you already don't follow us, make sure in the comments below as well, you click our IG links and you follow us, as well as make sure to subscribe. And if this video was great, like it, right?
Yeah,
and share with your friends. We hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.